you realize what we could do?
Sean Astin is well known for his film roles. He made his debut playing Mikey in The Goonies.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to go to school here. And ever since I was a kid, everybody said it couldn't be done. I always listened to them and believed what they said. I don't want to do that anymore.
Sean was a title character in Rudy and also starred in the Oscar-winning trilogy, The Lord of the Rings.
It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered.
Oh, you're making Des all of Twitter.
I'm like, he's so good. I love Lord of the Rings.
So Sean is coming to Chandler in December, raising money for youth running programs. And look who's here. Hello, Sean Astin. Good to see you.
Good morning,
How are
Sean.
you?
Well, hello there. So Desiree, we're going to talk about Goonies for the rest of the show.
Let's do it. Let's just take it over. Oh my gosh, you were Mikey. I loved your character, loved the Goonies. I can't believe it was in 85.
I know. A little, almost 40 years ago. But we are on December 3rd. We're going to screen the Goonies, two screenings at the Majestic Theater, formerly the Alamo. So if you want to, so I'm going to do like a little, I don't know, Q&A, and it's a fundraiser for the charity. So, but anyhow, just if you can't get enough Goonies, there's another chance.
I was going to say,
yes.
what do you...
I mean, well, I have twins right now brewing. Sean, you probably can't see me, but they're due early December. So,
oh, are they?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, the first thing they should do when they're born
is come to the premiere. I will see you there if I don't have the twins. But yeah, let's talk about...
Congratulations to you. I have 3 daughters, so you're in for just an extraordinary ride, and I wish you health and longevity and everything good.
Oh, thank you so much. So let's talk about Run Third Alliance. Tell folks who aren't familiar with the organization what they do and how you got involved.
Basically, it's become it's a nonprofit organization that runs elementary school after-school running programs. And the concept behind Run Third is I run first for myself. It's about self-empowerment. I run second for my family, because who's closer to me, and I run third for you. It's about connecting people with community. So these young students, these young kids just have an extraordinary time. They do a 10-week program. We've got this whole curriculum for them, and then they cap it off with their first ever, probably, 5K run that we do at Red Mountain High. I think we're on our 7th year, and I think in April, it's in April, I don't want to give the wrong time there, but anyhow, we're going to be back out on the track, which is going to be so much fun, and it's sponsored, and it's fantastic. The community really gets involved. The parents are inspired by their kids. Mm-hmm. You see the parents going out for these long walks because the kids come home and they're talking about how fun it is to run with their coach and run with their friends. And it's the least expensive program that I can think of that has this kind of lifelong impact. I mean, think about the first time you did a 5K. You remember it. You remember it forever. Troy, I don't know if you've done a 5K yet, but you're more than welcome to come out to Red Mountain with us. And
I've done a half marathon, and that's a long run. I will tell you this, that I feel like right now it's so important, too, the work you're doing. All these kids are playing video games or sitting on their phones all day, and how great to get out and run. You can't be on your phone when you're running.
That's exactly right. And we're doing a 3-day fundraising weekend at the end of that's the connection with the Goonies thing. On December 3rd is the screening. December 4th is a golf tournament with all these cool things. But the 5th in the morning at 11 a.m. Back at the Majestic, we're actually doing running a program called, we're showing a documentary called Children 2.0, and we're going to have a mental health discussion to get into exactly what you said. Coming out of COVID, everyone in America has got to address themselves and their relationship to others as regards what the impact has been to us psychologically and mentally and emotionally. It doesn't have to be a stigma. Just the fact is, we're human beings aren't designed to experience what we did. And people are doing great now. They're coming out of it and lots of good energy. But I think we have to acknowledge that not just technology is giving us a big challenge with our kids, but so is like this experience that we all went through. So we're happy to provide that. We included that in the program. The film, the documentary Childhood 2.0 is incredible. It interviews a bunch of kids and their parents separately about their relationship to social media and stuff, and it is an eye-opener, sometimes in a great way, but also in a really important, scary way too.
Yeah, some like harsh honesty probably, I'm sure, in some of that. So you like running, so talk about some of your biggest races. You ran a few.
My big triumph is I've done 13 big city marathons, 4 times in LA, the Marine Corps Marathon. I'm trying to think of other Boston Marathon, but I did the Ironman Kona Triathlon in 2015, October 10th.
Good for you.
And yeah, so New York Marathon I did, but anyhow, I've been running since I was 14, and when I'm not running, my weight increases, but when I am running, my mental health feels strong, my body is strong, and I love the community experience. I really miss not being out there, so I hope there's a return to normal with the running community as well. And yeah, so that's my
there will be.
I couldn't quite make it as a baseball player, so you know.
Yeah. So I have to ask you, Sean, I mean, I think when folks think of you, we pick out your biggest works, right? Or what people remember the most. The Goonies, Rudy, obviously Lord of the Rings, incredible. But what has been your favorite movie or project to work on outside of those 3?
Oh, there's so many that I'm proud of. And some of my favorites are ones that people have never heard of. You know, I've done 4 Christian films. One was called Woodlawn. That's a civil rights era story that's set in Alabama right when integration was happening with the schools. And I play a chaplain. That's a really powerful thing I got to do. There's one that I did with my late mother, Patty Duke, called Bigger Than the Sky, that is a love letter to community theater in Portland, Oregon. Community theater anywhere, but Portland, which I have a connection because we filmed Goonies in Oregon. But anyhow, so those are 2.
That's awesome.
50 First Dates I hear a lot about. I play the character muscle building, Reese's Pieces eating.
Can we see you on screen anytime soon? What are you up to?
I did a film right before COVID called I, Mordecai, that I believe is going to be hitting theater soon. Charming the Hearts, which is a story about this old Jewish couple, and I play their son, and it's really about a life of love and marriage and family. And so that's a wonderful one. And then I did a thing called Charming the Hearts of Men, where I play a pawnbroker down in Georgia during the civil rights movement, where a woman in the South has a relationship with a senator, and she really wants women added to the civil rights bill, the landmark legislation.
It's a busy guy.
Interesting. You're in. Well,
all over the place.
I'm a busy guy,
I
man.
know you are, and you're going to be here in early
Sean.
December. So grow out great projects, get out there, help out Sean.
Yeah, there's 3 opportunities for the public to participate. The movie, the golf tournament, and then the mental health aspect. And then we are raising $75,000, and we would love to have some corporate partnership. It's not expensive. A little bit goes a long way. So I appreciate that you guys have a platform for people to talk about their charities, and now you've given me this. So I really appreciate it, both of you, and good luck.
Absolutely.
Desiree.
All right.
So
Thanks,
much.
Sean.
Great
Hope
talking
to see
with
you when you're here.
You're welcome back here anytime. Our producer's a huge fan. Des is a huge fan.
How could you not
He's
be?
a nice guy, right?
Yeah, and we'll have all those dates and information on our website too, so you can get involved that weekend that he is here for those 3 days in December.
Yeah.